What's up guys, Sean Nalewanyj, SeanNal.com, and today I wanted to make a video for those of you out there who watch my channel and who are wanting to get into better shape. Maybe you're on the thinner side and you're wanting to put on muscle, maybe you're on the overweight side and you're wanting to lean down, but you're having trouble really getting things off the ground and getting onto a program that you can stay consistent with. Maybe you've tried a few times and you've fallen off track and quit, or maybe you haven't even gotten started yet because you're just not quite sure how to go about it, or it just feels like having a great physique is too complicated, too difficult, and that it's just something that is sort of out of reach for you. And the main point that I wanted to make on this is to keep in mind that for the majority of people, it's the beginning stages of a fitness program that is going to be the most challenging part, and things will get easier as you progress from week to week. And the main reason why such a high percentage of people who begin a muscle building or fat loss program ultimately end up quitting and not reaching their goals is because they aren't willing to stick it out and to basically grind through those initial stages when proper training and nutrition is a new habit and when it isn't something that they're used to doing. For human beings, replacing existing habits with new habits is not easy. You will feel resistance to it, and it takes time and patience to really hammer those new habits into your mind and to have them become something that feels normal for you. So what often happens is that someone will just dive headfirst into a fitness program, and it's especially common at this time of year, which is why I wanted to make a video about this now. But they'll just dive in headfirst without a well thought out plan in place. They'll stick to it for maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months, but then they will gradually start to feel overwhelmed. Maybe they run into a setback or two. It starts feeling like something they won't be able to stick to long term, and then they start reverting back to their old habits and they eventually quit. Keep in mind the idea that an object at rest tends to stay at rest, and that an object in motion tends to stay in motion. It requires a lot more energy and a lot more effort to get that object to start moving. But once it starts moving, it takes increasingly less energy to keep it in motion as it starts moving faster and faster. It's sort of like the gears on a car, and it will usually be the same deal with your fitness program. So if you're going from relatively sedentary to training hard in the gym multiple days a week, or you're going from just sort of eating on the fly throughout the day with poor nutritional habits to having a more structured nutrition plan and being mindful of your food choices and your calorie and macro numbers for the day, that's going to require a temporary period of focused effort for you to learn the ropes and to get used to it and to have it become a normal part of your life. There will be frustrations, there will be moments where you question what you're doing and you wonder if it's worth it. There will be days where you want to skip workouts. This is normal for the most part, but you have to understand that like anything in life, whether it's learning to play an instrument or a new sport or learning about a new subject, the hardest part is the very beginning, and you have to be willing to hammer through those initial stages and have faith in the fact that it will get easier as you move forward. You might look at those people in the gym who have impressive physiques and think it's this, highly challenging pie in the sky type of thing. But for most people who are experienced and who have gone through that initial learning phase and who have gotten results, it's actually a very simple and straightforward process. They started out as a beginner in the same way you are, and just like anything else, they tackled that starting learning curve, and now most of it's just probably second nature for them. For me personally, at this stage, fitness is almost an effortless thing for me. I go in and do my workouts without even really thinking about it. Most of the time, I actually look forward to it because I enjoy it and because I know the positive effect that it's going to have on my mood and my mindset. And then in terms of nutrition, I know my body, I know what my nutritional needs are, and I've gone through those periods of tracking calories and tracking macros, so I basically know which foods contain what and how much of them I need. And so again, it's not even something that I really think too much about or that I feel like I have to exert any real willpower to do. Not only does it get easier because of the fact that the training and nutrition habits themselves start becoming more automatic, but also because as the results start coming in and you see your body changing from week to week, That's going to give you more and more positive reinforcement, which is going to keep your motivation levels up and give you the incentive to keep putting in the work. But even in that area, the beginning stages are the most challenging period because muscle growth and fat loss are gradual processes, and it takes time to start really seeing significant changes to your body. So again, you have to be willing to put in the work out of the gate and understand that the process will take time and that it may require a few weeks just to properly tweak your program in terms of your workouts and your nutritional intake to land on a plan that starts producing results for you. So bottom line, if you're just getting started and you're in those beginning stages where everything is still new and unfamiliar, just recognize that that's as hard as things are probably gonna get. It's not gonna be like that forever, and it will get easier and easier as time goes on. Training will start to become an ingrained habit for you. Your pain tolerance in the gym will increase. The form on your exercises will start to become second nature. The nutritional aspect will demystify, and you'll start understanding which foods contain what and how much you require for your goals. And if you're willing to stick it out in the beginning, you'll start seeing positive results, which will give you more motivation. It'll gradually start feeding on itself, and soon enough, it will just be a regular part of your lifestyle. And actually, it will probably become something that you actually enjoy. And from there, you'll be well on your way to your ultimate goal physique, and you'll realize that the whole thing really isn't that difficult or that complicated at all. So I hope this was helpful. If you have been struggling to get things off the ground and you want to grab a fully structured step-by-step plan to follow, the workouts, the meal plans, the supplement guides, along with one-on-one coaching, so that you can just put in the work and know that you're doing everything properly with no guesswork involved, then you can download my body transformation blueprint by clicking here or by heading over to bodytransformationtruth.com. The link is in the description box. Make sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. The official blog is over at SeanNal.com, and you can follow me on social media here. The links for that are also in the description box. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.